Hello and welcome to this special edition of Deccan Herald Newsroom. After a month-long campaign, election, voting, and then counting, what we are witnessing in Chennai currently is a nail-biting finish for the government formation in Tamil Nadu. The two sides, on one side is the TVK, Vijay's party, which has emerged as the single largest party and needs support from 11 to 12 MLAs to cross the halfway mark. On the other hand, we are seeing an unprecedented political situation where arch rivals for over 3 decades, AIADMK and DMK, are willing to join hands to stop Vijay. To discuss all these developments in Chennai and in Delhi, we are being joined in by two correspondents, our colleagues in Delhi, Shamin Joy, who covers the left parties, and ETB Selvaperunthagai. Thanks, both of you, for joining us. It's been a rather hectic day for political activities, but three political parties hold the key to power in Tamil Nadu now. Nobody would have imagined that the left, about which obituaries, political obituaries, were being written a couple of days back after they lost Kerala, that this is the last government, left government in the country. The four MLAs from the CPI and the CPIM, along with the two MLAs of another regional party, VCK, the six MLAs would probably decide the future course of Tamil Nadu politics in the days ahead. That's probably the beauty of democracy. Shamin, first to you. Just now, you had an interaction with M.A. Baby, the leader of the Communist Party of India, the General Secretary. He issued a small, short statement, not saying anything very categorically, but a couple of things he made apparent that the three parties are going to take a decision together. And the other thing is that indicating probably that the single largest party, in this case the Vijay's party, should have been invited to form the government.
Yeah, that's true. See, but the left parties have been in a little bit of dilemma because of their relationship with DMK. So the last 2 days when the Congress rushed to support TVK, the left parties and VCK and all were a little bit circumspect and trying to gauge the situation. So, but what changed suddenly or in the last 24 hours is that DMK informing these three parties, the CPIM, CPI, and the VCK, that they have initiated dialogue with AIADMK to form a government. Whether DMK will lead that formation, we don't know. It is reported that AIADMK will be leading such kind of an arrangement. This actually put the left parties in a dilemma. They read this as this development as something which is going against the mandate what they saw in what TVK got in Tamil Nadu, even though the TVK is short of majority by 11 seats. Because even though they won 108 seats, 2 seats were won by Vijay. So it eventually comes to 107 and TVK needed 11 seats. Congress already announced the support of 5 MLAs. Then they needed that magic, to reach that magic number, they needed 6. CPM has 2, CPI has 2, and VCK 2. So these people have the requisite numbers to help Vijay form a government. It is in this scenario, the governor also played his part by not inviting Vijay, asking for letters of support to invite him to form the government. The left party saw this as a little bit of crisis or trying to dissuade TVK from forming the government. It is in this scenario, a lot of discussions happened in left parties. Left parties are known for taking decisions a little late, in the sense like they have a lot of committees to meet, a lot of deliberations happen, inner party discussions and all. And now, finally, they have taken a call to have all the meetings of the state committees in CPMs and CPA state committees and state secretariats will be meeting shortly in Chennai, where a decision will be taken.
Tell me that are you? Is it clear that the three parties will take a joint stand, or is there also a possibility of there is a split in the view between the three parties? What is your read?
So after my interactions with CPM and CPI, what I understood is that these three parties will take a decision together. And MABB's one particular line during the briefing, the brief media interaction, he said that without saying it in obviously that they are supporting it, that announcement, whatever announcement that will come only in the evening. But he said one particular sentence which is has a political importance. He said these parties can ensure that TVK gets that majority, cross that majority mark. So for a leader of the general secretary of the CPIM to say that these three parties are enough, that gives us an indication of what is in store. I mean, in maybe 2 hours, 3 hours from now, we may hear that these three parties are going to announce support for TVK. And
Okay, I'll come back to Shamin again. Sivapriya, probably a couple of days back, it would have been unimaginable to
Yeah.
think that ADMK and DMK talking about joining hands. But the politics is the art. Politics is the art of the possible, and we have seen stranger things happen.
Yeah.
But don't you think that when you're talking about what are the compulsions, first of all, when we when we say that these parties are thinking, obviously negotiating, it's apparent now. What are the compulsions? There would be huge political compulsions, considering that the risk involved in such an alliance is tremendous, both for ADMK and DMK.
True, Sumit, as we speak, the DMK has taken a complete U-turn. So yesterday, after saying that Mr. TK Ilangovan, who's a spokesperson of the DMK, said that if Stalin decides to support an AIADMK government, the DMK will stand behind him. But today, the same TK Ilangovan says that the DMK and AIADMK have traveled different paths in the past 50 years, so they can never come together to form a government
Or,
or even
or
support.
do you think now that probably they have been told by their allies in CPI, CPM,
Yeah.
and VCK that under these circumstances they have no other option but to go for an alternative arrangement with the TVK? Is this? Do you see in this that they are trying to salvage the situation?
Yeah, Sumit, because the kind of pressure that the DMK has been ever since Wednesday when this news broke of the speculation of the AIADMK, it was AIADMK which actually sought the DMK's support. AIADMK has 47 MLAs, and actually, if it's AIADMK, it was the BJP which was behind the AIADMK, asking the DMK support to form a government. But then the left political parties and VCK made it clear to MK Stalin that they will not be in a position to support a government that is backed by the BJP either directly or indirectly. This is what the left leaders told Mr. Stalin, and that is why Mr. Stalin yesterday, his body language and the statements were completely different. Today they have fielded their women face and the national leader of the DMK, Kanimori, to say that we'll have to respect the people's mandate and the DMK will respect the people's mandate. So now the compulsion more than the DMK, it is for the AIADMK, because the AIADMK has been pushed to the third slot in Tamil Nadu politics. And also the AIADMK has never been used to staying out of power for more than 5 years. The the maximum they have been out of power is has been for 5 years. So with this verdict, they will have to sit in the opposition for 10 years. And moreover, the DMK is going to be the principal opposition and the AIADMK will not. So the AIADMK's relevance is the question here. So they need to be relevant. That is why they expected the TVK to seek their support so that they can either form the government or they can actually provide outside support to the TVK. But the TVK kept AIADMK, BJP, and the NDA, all alliance partners of NDA, out, and they quoted only the secular political parties in Tamil Nadu. So their intention was to get support only from the Congress, VCK, left, and also IUML. But IUML, given their long-standing tradition and long-standing ties with the DMK, they categorically said that they will not be able to support any formation other than the DMK formation. So there ended the matter for the AIADMK. So AIADMK is now left in the lurch. If the TVK forms the government, the DMK will be the opposition party, and the AIADMK has to sit behind the DMK in the Tamil Nadu Assembly Summit.
So, are you saying that the DMK, through Mr. Lengovan, is categorically saying that they will not be part of any government formation?
Yeah. See, like even the speculation was the AIADMK's idea was that the AIADMK will form the government, and they wanted only the outside support of the DMK. The DMK said that they will sit out of the government so that the AIADMK can be in the government. Sumit, here we'll have to see one particular thing, that the stupendous performance of Vijay, and also the percentage of votes that he has got, about 35 in the very first elections, which even MGR couldn't get in his first elections. MGR's percentage was about 33.04 something, in an alliance with three political parties.
No, but
But
tell me,
Vijay alone,
but what, what the pertinent question which I asked you, that what, why was it that, there is a huge political gamble here involved here? When you're talking about DM, especially ADMK is been relegated to the third position. It suits them to be in power. But what's the political compulsion for DMK to have even considered this move? It's fraught with risk. You could have been a major opposition party, the main opposition party, but to consider this proposition, I think that's a little surprising, isn't it?
yeah, like what I was told was, Sumit, is that the chief minister, outgoing chief minister, the DMK president, was not willing to even consider such kind of a proposition. But what happened was the second line leader and other senior leaders went and spoke to him, saying that the kind of stupendous victory that Vijay has got, he will not, people will not vote him out for the next 10 or 15 years. So they say that if we continue to allow Vijay to rule the state, or if he emerges as a power center in Tamil Nadu, because the Congress is also with them. So in 2029, if they sweep the polls, then the Lok Sabha elections are also gone. So these second rung leaders went and told Stalin that if we have to be politically relevant, and if we have to keep our flock together for the next 5 years or 10 years, we will have to stop Vijay from coming to power. But what ultimately all these leaders missed was the point that ultimately all of them will have to go and face the electorate at some point or the time. So, like, even if they are able to run this government for the next 3 years, they will have to face the people in 2029. So that for the DMK, this was actually a no-go zone. I think they actually fell into the trap of the BJP and the AIADMK, Sumit.
Shamin, to you, there have been some interesting developments since morning in the India bloc. The sort of mandate that one could see emerging from Tamil Nadu, it was very, very clear that it is going to reshape the contours of national politics in many ways. The equations within the India bloc and also the NDA alliance. Uh, in the last couple of days, we have seen the next big elections are in UP. Akhilesh Yadav will be one of the important faces who will be of the India bloc facing elections against the BJP. He has been to Chennai, and this morning he has tweeted, posted on X two pictures of him with Stalin, DMK leader, and also with Mamata Banerjee, indicating that in the time of crisis, the Samajwadi Party and its leader, they don't leave their friends, or they don't ditch their friends. I think it's a message to the Congress. It's a clear message to the Congress. We have seen in the afternoon that DMK, its leader Kanimudi, has already written to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha seeking a separate sitting arrangement. In Lok Sabha also, I think in the days ahead, we are going to see repercussions and a shadow of how things have played out in the last 1 week. Where does that leave Congress? Congress has taken a huge risk also in some ways, going ahead with this alliance, with the post-poll alliance with Vijay's party, and leaving some of its own allies in lurch at this point in time.
See, Congress has made its calculations, and only after that they have taken this kind of a step. During the election campaign, you have seen that Rahul Gandhi, specifically Rahul Gandhi, attacking Mamata Banerjee, and Trinamool Congress calling it a second, B team of BJP. Similarly, like in Kerala, you saw CPIM being dubbed as the Communist Janata Party, and Pinarayi Vijayan being a B team of this thing. So, what I see these days is that Congress is trying to use this election results to recalibrate its alliance strategy. But at the same time, they believe that in Parliament, this won't. India alliance is only relevant or mean like is alive only in parliament these days after the 2024 polls. We saw Aam Aadmi Party going out of the India bloc officially going out. You saw today. I mean like with Kanimuri's letter, it is almost public. I mean like it is an official divorce of DMK and Congress after the Congress statement. I mean like mutually. So Congress has been doing this thing. I mean, like Congress want to. I mean, Congress point of view is that they want to grow organically in the states which have been in which they were playing a second fiddle. So this even before the elections, we saw that Congress wanted to go out of the DMK alliance in Tamil Nadu and ally with TVK.
TVK.
That didn't happen because senior leader, the Congress president Mallikarjun Kharge, and senior leaders like P. Chidambaram and others, I mean, like put their foot down and said, I mean, like we cannot dump a trusted ally for years. Given that, when the last 2 days, two proclamations, I would say, on the I won't call it a demise of India bloc, but like practically India bloc as such doesn't exist. We haven't seen a lot of joint campaigns after not a single joint campaign or a joint rally or anything after post 2024. So Congress is also playing its game, and like Samajwadi also wants to puts its pressure. Congress has already said that okay, if push comes to shove, I mean Congress is willing to fight all the 403 seats in Uttar Pradesh. I mean there is a big claim to make because Congress doesn't have a robust organization there, even though they claim that they have organized some 17 lakh booth committees and all. Nationally, I would say in Parliament, I may not see much trouble because these people will come together on the anti-BJP plan. But Uttar Pradesh, again, interestingly, even though Akhilesh Yadav had gone to meet Mamata post-elections, he didn't go to Bengal to campaign for Mamata Banerjee. So that is interesting. He might have kept UP polls in his mind. And
Okay.
these non-Congress parties are always, I mean, like always use, I mean, like an opportunity to show Congress a place, but like that is politics.
Yeah. Okay. One last question to you, Sevape, before we end this conversation. So you are expecting, it would be uh, a new normal probably starting in the Dravidian politics that both ADMK and DMK have sought support from various smaller parties that but have never shared part in the state. Though DMK at the center has always been, if they are part of the ruling alliance, they have sought plum portfolios, and also has been the same case with ADMK. This time around, we are expecting that the VCK will break that trend. So you see that smaller parties, Congress obviously is willing to join, and the other TVK, do you think will offer seats to VCK, CPI, CPM? I don't know whether left parties would be willing to join in the government.
Yes, Sumit, Vijay's first political proclamation was that he would share power with all political parties, whoever trusts him, whoever is part of his alliance. So the Congress is likely to join the government. The VCK is likely to join the government. There are also speculation that Thirumavalavan may even be made the deputy chief minister, and he will be allotted the Tiruchi East, which Mr. Vijay is likely to vacate as he has won from Perambur as well. So I think Tamil Nadu is truly heading towards a coalition era. In 1952, when the Madras presidency was united, without it had some 352 seats or something like that. So then there was a coalition government. After states were reorganized on linguistic basics, there has never been a coalition government in Tamil Nadu, and every Dravidian party that took root here has always been against sharing power. But Vijay seems to be completely different from them. So, for the first time after 1952, Tamil Nadu may be really headed for a coalition era.
Okay, thank you very much, Sivapriya and Shamin, for joining us on this conversation. I think by evening we should have a clearer picture on Tamil Nadu as to who is forming the government. They'll have to officially give to the governor in writing the letters of support from the three parties, and if the governor is convinced that they have numbers, and then the TVK chief, can be invited to form the government. Later in the evening, also, there will be developments in Kolkata where the BJP legislature party meeting is going to be held in front of the central observers. Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, will be there, and Mohan Yadav, the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister, the co-observer, and the new West Bengal Chief Minister is also likely to be announced by this evening. Thanks very much for watching this special broadcast on Deccan Herald on the day's political developments. We'll come back to you with more developments as things progress later in the evening, or probably tomorrow if we get a more clearer picture on who is going to be sworn in Chennai and in Kolkata. Thanks for watching.